students, we are back, and here we go. So from the guided notes, if you don't print it up, I want you to write this. If the scale factor, not the sale factor, the scale factor of similar figures is, well, they say A over B. Let's make the small over the big, whatever, right? 1. The ratio of perimeters is A over B. And 2, the ratio of areas is A squared over B squared. Now, we're talking about a parallelogram, a shape that looks like this, right? Remember parallelograms. So we have two parallelograms, one's bigger than the other, but they're similar in size. They're similar in shape, but not similar in size, okay? But they have this relationship. A scale factor of similar figures is similar, so it's A to B. So if I know, like, let's say this one is 10 and this one is 15, the scale factor here would be 10 squared over 15 squared. Here, they say the scale factor of these two is 3 to 4. So I'm going to write that out. I'm going to say, well, this is 3 and this is 4. Now, there it says, the question here is, what's the area of the parallelograms? Now, if they were asking for the perimeter would just be 3 to 4. That's the ratio, and we could solve it that way. But instead, we're talking about the area, which is A squared over B squared. Well, my A is the number on top, the 3. So it's 3 squared. And the area on the bottom is 4 squared. Well, we know how to do this. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 16. And that's all equal to, so let's figure out the area of the smaller one. The bigger one, the area of the larger parallelogram is 96 inches squared. So the larger one we have on the bottom here, 16. So I'm going to put the larger one here on the bottom too. The unknown is the area of the smaller one. So what do I do next? I'm going to say, well, I got to do this problem. So I'm going to do some cross multiplication. Let's get out a marker. I'm going to do this first, and then I'm going to do this second. X times 16, very, very, very simple. 16x equals 9 times 96. That one I cannot do in my head. Maybe. But it'd take me too long. I'm going to just go with the calculator. Okay, 9 times 96. 864. So 9 times 96, 864. Next, I'm going to divide both sides by this 16. 16 divided by 16 is 1. X equals 864 divided by 16. I don't know. It's going to be a messy number, I have a feeling. 864 divided by 16. That actually turns out pretty nice. 54. So the area of the small one is 54 inches squared. Very, very interesting here. So we know the smaller one is going to have the smaller area, 54, and the bigger one's 96. That's interesting. So we can almost check it that way. If we knew some other information, we could calculate the area of these two. I don't know how to do that right now. But if they gave us, let's say, the height, right? We learned that the other day, that if you have base and height, you can calculate the area of a parallelogram. But they don't give us the height. They just give maybe decent bases, probably. Okay, so we can't really calculate that, but we can calculate it indirectly by using this rule. So it's nice little multiplication. Remember, area, the big thing here is area is a squared over b squared. And here, the perimeter is a over b. Okay. Do the exit ticket. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day.